Sig Sauer 1911 Scorpion 45 ACP, 8 rounds, 1 in the chamber. This comes with night sights, of course your Picatinny rail to mount flashlights and lasers. Cool looking gun. It's only single action only. It's not double. It's a very accurate gun. It's been very flawless so far in execution. No malfunctions to speak of. It's been great. It's awesome. Do you like 1911? It wouldn't be my first choice though. Sig Scorpion 1911. Clear. I will have to say, and I want to clarify this in the beginning of the video, when I said 1911 wouldn't be my first choice, it wouldn't be my first choice on a carry gun or home defense gun. But I will have to say the 1911 is one of my favorite guns. This is extremely accurate. I haven't really fired a 1911 yet that hasn't been accurate. That has to do with something too with the 5-inch barrel that comes standard on a full-size 1911. So this is the 6 hour course, and I wanted to kind of come in and say that this really isn't a traditional John Browning design 1911. And as you can see right here, this is your external extractor, which the original 1911s had an internal extractor located, would be in here. So this isn't a 100% traditional 1911 design. As you can see too on the slide, it's more of a square design here. As you see with your Colt, your Series 80s, Springfield Armories, they're not like that, they're more rounded. Of course, this is going to have your extended beaver tail, so that wasn't in your original 1911. You didn't have an extended beaver tail, as much more obviously came about right here. So this, of course, this is updated. It's 6 hour came out with this gun for the total purpose of giving you a lot of 1911 for a good price, which I'm gonna jump right into that. One of the things I like about this gun, and even when I had the gun stored, this is one of my best selling 1911s for the fact that you can get a loaded 1911 with a lot of features for under $1,000. And let's go through those. So right here you have your front slide serrations. That's a nice feature. You have a 1913 Picatinny rail for flashlights and lasers. Awesome feature. You have an extended slide release here. It's great. You have external safeties. Oh, I'm sorry, external safeties. Ambidextrous safeties. Of course they're external, but ambidextrous safeties right there. You have night sights standard that come with it, 3-dot of course. Then you have a flared magazine well, which is really nice. And of course, you have some check ring here on the front grip. A little bit oversized on your magazine release, but not too crazy. Skeletonized hammer there. And you have a flat trigger. Now, as I'm shooting this video, Sig came out with what they call the Emperor Scorpion, which they addressed some of these issues, and they did an hourglass traditional trigger on that, because I don't like this personally on this gun. So it breaks down like 1911 right here. You don't have to have a barrel bushing tool or anything. You just press this down and it comes out. This is actually the first 1911 I've ever done on the channel, so that's kind of cool. And oh, I almost forgot, you have Hogue G10 grips here, and see right there, that matches. It comes in. It's very nice. This is the Comes with 2 8-round magazines, Sig Sauer. It's pretty nice. The ergonomics of this gun I like, and some of the reasons is, as you can see right here, the extended slide release. It comes in, and I have like these weird ET fingers. They're really long, so I can access this extended slide release really easy with my thumb. And that goes into ergonomics for me. I like everything about this 1911. It feels good, it fits good. And one of the things I've seen, especially when I had the gun store, was a lot of people, if you have short, stubby fingers or even small hands, you are going to have kind of a hard time with the 1911. And because if you cannot access this with your thumb, it's going to be hard for you, because then you have to start twisting the gun and trying to access the controls. If you're a new shooter, I never really recommend a 1911 platform because there's more things going on. It's not a double action gun. It's a single action only gun. You have to pull this hammer back for it to fire. Okay? If you carry it, you have to carry it what they refer to cocked and locked. Okay? Hammer back, safety up. So when you take it out of your holster, you have to sweep your thumb down to pull the trigger. So a little bit more training that goes into these. So far, this gun has been really, really reliable. I haven't had any malfunctions, failure to feeds, or anything. It runs hollow points. It's great. Recoil, very manageable for 45. When you start getting your polymer guns, 45 gets a little bit more on the recoil side. It's more of a pushback, that rather than if you shoot a 40 Smith & Wesson, it's a snap. So it's pretty nice. Now, the trigger pull on this gun, because in 1911, a lot of guys talk about the trigger pull, and you have some take up there, of course, as you can see, and it breaks. Sig says it's about 5 pounds. I would say so. It's probably about 5 pounds. Not bad. So, it's not a Wilson Combat by any means. It's not like a 2.5 pound trigger. So, but for what it is and what you get for under $1,000, street price I kept saying on Gun Broker, $9.99 for this gun. You get a really nice 1911 for under $1,000, and this is my second 1911 I've ever owned. Of course, I shot more. My first 1911 was a Springfield Range Officer. And good gun, but not like this. So I want to go into another thing I really like about it is the ergonomics. Oh, I'm sorry, I already said ergonomics, but the accuracy. Kind of bringing some targets here. So we have, what is that, PMC? Yeah, there we go, PMC. That's 7 years, that's 5 shots. Look at that, that's great. Here's another PMC, about the same thing, a little wider as medium shooter error. 10 yards, 10 rounds of PMC, not bad, putting it on paper. That's 230 grain full metal jacket right there. Liar, that was me. And then I actually shot some stuff. It was a Hornady, which is this stuff here, American Gunner. 185 grain HTP. I did actually a little bit cheaper for all points, but actually I sat on a rest and did this. 5 shot groups. This was 5 yards, so not bad. It'll work. That'll work. Not too bad. And then I shot some. What do we got here? Oh, this is cool. Let's see, I think I was, yeah, okay. This is interesting. So this is actually 20 yards. This is the Winchester service grade stuff. Let's see if I have the box for you guys. I just got back from the range, so I may or may not have the box. Oh yeah, here we go. It's this stuff right here, service grade, Winchester. Sure you've seen it. Here's a head stamp. So sometimes I don't really know the story behind some of this stuff, like the service credit. I think it might be an overrun for a government contract. It could be a DoD contract, Department of Defense. It could be like Border Patrol, who knows, but it's an overrun of something. That's what they tell us anyways, right? It could just be a marketing scheme. But anyways, this is 20 yards, rested, soft bench rest. It'll work. Like I said, it's not a Wilson Combat, you know, so it's not a $5,000 1911, it's $1,000. This was actually, I was unsupported. This is 5 yards. We're getting some nice groups. This is Winchester service grade again. It's good stuff, actually, that service grade. A little dirty, I have to say, but other than that, it's pretty decent. And last but not least, this is some of my old hand loads. I did just punch that center out of that paper right there. It's awesome. 24 rounds, 7 yards. A couple pulls by me down here, but man, look at that. Just there you go. It's awesome. So, oh, we got another one here. This is just this is some free ammunitions. This is actually their new stuff here. It's not reman, but it's the new stuff. Not bad. Of course, it's not like the Winchester service grade stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I have to say, if you guys look for 1911 and you're like, hey, I don't want to spend more than $1,000, take a good look at this gun. It's cool. It looks good. It's different. It's accurate. It's reliable. You know, Sig Sauer. And yes, I know I've been doing. This is my second Sig, like Sig back to back, the 220, and now the 1911 here. But it just had an inventory. That's just the way everything was going with my reviews. So, yeah, it's great, and it will take. For magazine wise, I know sometimes magazine wise it gets a little weird. This is a Kimber Pro Mag, and it will take that. It's not. I need to put the rubber on the bottom because obviously it sits in there. Wilson Combat Mag. There you go. I'm not gonna load one in the chamber to show you. Sits pretty nice right there. So yeah, took all those magazines. It's great. So if you're in the market, check out the Sig. Sig has a lot of offerings in the 1911. I think this one is the cooler one because of the paint scheme on it. Flat darker Cerakote on that one, but it's unique. It looks good. Thanks for watching, guys, and we're gonna keep bringing you videos like always. See you next time.